This is my 13-inch iPad Pro with M4 processor and Nano-Texture Display, which has been and is an amazing machine. I recently sold my MacBook Air M3 and tried to use this for all of my productivity tasks as a proper work machine, using Microsoft Office and all the things that I need to do to run a business, and it hasn't worked. I lasted not even a day. So, time for an unboxing. I've used MacBook Pros since MacBook Pros existed in all their iterations from the very early Intel models. And my last MacBook Pro was an M1 Pro from 2021, an absolutely amazing machine, and it would be to this day if it hadn't had an unfortunate meet cute with a 1 litre cup of latte. In an emergency, and because of a budget constraint, I rushed out and got a MacBook Air 13-inch. Actually, it wasn't so much the budget constraint, it was more that I felt I wanted something that was a bit thinner and lighter to carry around with me everywhere. And that machine has been absolutely fabulous for the last 6 or 7 months, but I sold it the other day and it was just creaking a little bit doing 4K work with Final Cut Pro. So I started to use this, which is my M4 iPad Pro, which has the Nano-Texture Display. Absolutely beautiful machine. I love watching content on it and I love creating content on it. But when it comes to adding in that element of doing actual proper work on an iPad, for me personally, it's still not quite there yet. So, having only lasted less than 24 hours using that as a productivity machine, I went out and got this. This is the 14-inch MacBook Pro M4 Pro processor with Nano-Texture Display. Yeah, I absolutely love the Nano-Texture Display on this. Having a reflection-free display has been such a revelation, and I don't think I would have any MacBook or studio display screen without that special glass. It is truly wonderful to look at and to work with as well. So we're going to do a quick unboxing. I have to get this done because I need to set this machine up and start using it so I can actually get some proper work done. So here we go. The box hasn't really changed from previous versions, so nothing really exciting there. And this was a build to order because I went for the top spec M4 Pro chip, which has, correct me if I'm wrong, a 12-core CPU and no, a 14-core CPU and a 20-core GPU. I also upped the RAM to 48 gig, and I went for the Nano-Texture Glass display, and I went for a 1 terabyte hard drive. And then to bump the storage up, I also bought a SanDisk Thunderbolt, I want to say it's a Thunderbolt 3, but it's 1,000 gigs per second, no, 2,000 gigabytes per second transfer speed drive, just to top up my storage, because that was only 260 quid in Black Friday sales. And if I had gone for a 4 terabyte hard drive on this, it would have cost me an extra £400 because of Apple's weird, it's not weird actually, it's just a standard pricing structure. But storage and RAM, not really the best value from Apple, but hey, what are you gonna do? So, on with the unboxing. On the back of the box, we haven't got any information about the processor and so on. I don't think I can see any signs of what it is, so the only way to tell if I've got the right model is by booting it up and checking the system settings. So let's get this tab off first of all. And another one here. I always miss that second one. And I'm going to turn that back over. I don't think there's anyone that doesn't enjoy unboxing an Apple product. Whoa, that compared to the 13-inch MacBook Air, that is heavy, or significantly heavier. I will cope with it. I have made my bed and I am going to lie in it. but yeah, it is heavy. We will just pop that to the side for a second. I mean, there is a reassuring solidity to that. Including Apple Care Plus, I've paid just over £3,200. So we have got this little sort of pouch here, which has got the same cleaning cloth that I've got for my iPad Pro, which is the Nano-Texture cleaning cloth. That's the one that they say you should use with it. You shouldn't use anything else. So we can put that to the side. And no stickers. We've just got the usual sort of regulatory stuff. It's actually quite a thick pouch for something that's only got about 2 sheets of paper in it, but I guess it's so that it fits nicely in here. Then we have got our brick. So this is, let's just get this off. This is a single USB-C, and there we go, it's a 96 watt power adapter, so just underneath that 100 watt limit if you're flying around in the United States, because you can't carry a power adapter on planes that are more than 100 watts, I believe, but 96 watt power adapter. It's a shame it doesn't have the second USB-C port, because that was one thing I really loved. My MacBook Air, I went for the one that had the dual USB-C, and that was very, very handy indeed. I used that thing not just for the MacBook, I used it for loads of other stuff, and it was really handy when I was traveling. There we go, just get that ready for later. Where should I put that? Let's just move our YouTube logo out of the way. Then we have got a space black braided cable with the MagSafe thing, which is really handy. I'm constantly tripping over these. And that's it. There's nothing else in that box. We'll put that to the side. Here we go. I went for space black. I've had silver MacBooks before, which look very clean, and they're great if you're bothered about fingerprints. But I don't know, there's just something about space black that I really love. So we've just, again, got the MacBook Pro logo on the back there. Little feet, and there we go. It's beautiful, and I love the depth of that Apple logo as well. Absolutely gorgeous. Quick fingerprint test. I tend to be a little bit oily with my skin. I mean, on a bright light there, you can barely see them, so whatever coating they've put on here is doing a good job. And you just wipe it over every now and then, it'll be fine. So looking at the ports, we have got HDMI, USB-C or Thunderbolt. I think they're Thunderbolt 5 on this, and we've got a micro SD slot, and then on this side we have got another MagSafe, another 2 USB-C Thunderbolt ports, and we've got a headphone jack as well. I wish they would do away with the HDMI port. I don't know who uses these, maybe video creators, but I never use it. I would much rather they put an extra Thunderbolt port on. That would be a lot more useful, but there we go. And we're gonna just open this up. And already I can see just that sort of effect of that nano-texture display that I just love so much. Even here I've got a really strong ring light shining directly at the screen. I won't know what it looks like till I edit, but from where I'm standing looking down here, I cannot see any of that at all. It's amazing. I wonder if it's even slightly better than what you get on the iPad Pro, or if it's the same, no idea. But there we go. I'm going to set this up, get some work done, and then I'll come back and review this for you. But if you've got any questions, pop them in the comments. If you've upgraded to a MacBook Pro, let me know what you got. And if you're thinking about it, then drop any questions in the comments and I will try to answer them for you. But I'm looking forward to this. This thing is gonna fly. Remember to like, subscribe, all the usual stuff, helps the channel out. And yeah, I cannot wait to play with this space black M4 Pro MacBook Pro. and tell you all about it in the next few days. See you on the next one.